New at 4 o'clock at Lake Pleasant in the Northwest Valley, authorities have found a boat of a valley man, but the owner has been missing now for over 2 weeks. 12 News journalist Sean Rice spoke with his family, joining us live from the southeast side of the lake. Can't imagine, Sean, that's going to be very tough for his family. 2 weeks now.
Yeah, Troy, it's been extremely tough for his family. The family of 62-year-old Glenn Kerr tell me they are left with many more questions than answers to just begin to try and explain how their loved one disappeared here at Lake Pleasant back on February 26th. Now, investigators with the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office tell me they found his boat the following day, February 27th, with severe damage to its hull. It was on the northeast side of the lake. Now, it could have been in some type of accident, or it may have washed ashore on some rocks, but either way, when it was found on that day, Keir was nowhere to be found on it or anywhere here at Lake Pleasant. Now, this afternoon, I had a chance to speak with his sister-in-law visiting from Mississippi. Her name is Merrill Lee. She described him as an experienced boater who not only knew his way around this lake and any lake in Arizona, but she also tells me he would take out multiple different kinds of boats here at Lake Pleasant. She says his truck was parked near where we are on the southeast side at the Lake Pleasant Harbor Marina, as if he had just launched his boat that afternoon. But she is not sold on the idea that he may have fallen off his boat or that he may have drowned. The sheriff's office say they've sent teams all over the lake, both in and out of the water in search of him, but each time they have come up empty. Now, over 2 weeks since he disappeared, his family, of course, struggling with these unknowns.
Every day we get up and we're waiting to hear for something, if they found him, it's just really hard. And I'm trying to hold it together because I have an 84-year mother-in-law that I'm taking care of now. So I've got to be very supportive for her.
Now, in the coming days, the sheriff's office tells me they plan to send a robotic vehicle underwater. It's this one here on your screen, in search of Keir. His family tells me if he did drown, his body would have been found by now. They think it may have floated to the water some way if he did indeed drown. Now, the sheriff's office told me today they view this as an ongoing investigation, something they are actively working. So because of that, they would not release any photos of Keir's boat or release any additional details. I asked if they believe foul play was involved. They would not say that. His family certainly has their suspicions there. Now, his family still holding out hope that he could be found alive, but more than anything, his sister-in-law told me they just want peace of mind. They want some kind of answer as to what happened to their loved one, and they're appealing to the public for any sort of help. So if you've seen Keir here at Lake Pleasant on February 26th, the 27th, or any time after, you're urged to contact the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. Live at Lake Pleasant, Sean Rice, 12 News.
Sean, we're getting to the time of year. I think this is the very lowest that Pleasant gets. They haven't started filling it up again. So all of a sudden, these islands pop up out of nowhere, that weren't there even a month before. It can be dangerous boating out there for sure.
Yeah, it definitely can be dangerous boating, and we don't know if that hull damage, which was on the bottom side of it, was if it just washed ashore on some rocks or if he went over something that he just didn't see. Again, they describe him as a very experienced boater that has taken multiple different kinds of boats out here to Lake Pleasant, so they certainly don't suspect that he would suffer any kind of accident, but you just never know.
All right, Sean, thank you.
Well, after the break, another tariff threat today, this time targeting